Good day, lords and ladies. Welcome back to Age of Fear 3 with me, Cornish-Knight, and let us get down to the task at hand. Now, where were we? Yes, here we do. We're going to do this. We're going to do the next episode. Let's see if we can get... So we do one of the random missions? I think we'll do one of the random missions. That sounds about right. Let's try... Which ones do we try? Town. I want to try and get a goblin. I want to try and get a goblin to give to the vampires. Hopefully this will have fixed all the screen tearing and stuff. I know the developers work very hard to make sure that everything works properly. Okay, so we're loading in. Let's see what we're facing. That's... Oh boy, that's bad. That's a lot of ballisticas and... Okay... I might lose this, folks. No joking. They've got, what... 9 ballisticas? Yeah, 9 ballisticas. What, like a dozen paladins? 4 mage? No, they've got 10 paladins, 9 ballisticas... like 6 mages, what look like a couple of archmages, an elementalist, some inquisitors. Yeah, this is going to be bad. No joke. Oh boy. Yeah. This really isn't good. Ooh, my only way of winning this, I think, is if we try and attack... If we try and attack them on one flank first and get rid of them, because if we try and take them on at the same time, we'll lose. Okay, straight up now, folks. I'm not confident in my choice, in my likelihood of winning this. They've got so many ballistic. If they didn't have so many ballisticas, I wouldn't feel so terrified. But they are literally the most powerful range unit in the game, and they've got an absolute ton of them. So all I can try and do is just rust them, I think, and try and wipe the bigger group out first. If I can try and get rid of that group of ballisticas, I might be able to win. I really don't know. This is going to be one of these fights that I'm not confident in, to be honest.
On my way.
Plus, I won't be able to get my magic units in close enough because the ballisticas have longer range. Oh boy. That's bad, really bad. That angle on the deployment zone doesn't make it any easier either. I am not looking forward to this. Yeah, this is bad. I don't think I can win this with my current army composition. I can try. I'm going to lose people pretty much. I'm pretty sure I will, because if I get hit by if one of my units gets hit by 3 of those ballisticas, I will lose someone. Killed him off. They're not susceptible to poison, are they? Are they? I can't remember if they are. I don't think so. The problem is when they don't have percentage popping up, I can't remember if that means they're totally immune or if it's just that they will always get infected with the poison cloud, the toxic cloud. There's just so many ballisticas. Right, my plan is to try and cut my way through and get to them as quickly as possible, because they will be the things that cause the most... Well, to be honest, everybody's going to do loads of damage, because you've got 2 archmages, you've got 2 archmages, an elementalist who's a magic user. I'm going to have to use the treeman, I'm going to have to use the Ents to basically slow down the units behind me.
Go?
Your choice.
Hopefully that will work.
Not so fast.
I am so not confident about this. This is like an insane amount of high-end units. I mean, 4 ballisticas alone are nasty enough. Have to heal him now as well. Like, just look at that. Those 3 ballisticas going off would have done, if they've got triple damage rather than double damage. Actually, some of them do have triple damage. So that's going to be, what, 12 points of damage in that one volley, which is enough to kill my hero outright. Oh no, it would have affected them. I always get confused by that. Paladins are highly resistant to magic. Well, at least we can heal him, right? I didn't think we should be able to heal our hero using healing magic. Shouldn't be a problem. Unless we can't. Okay, why can't we heal him? Is it because he's a demon now? Do demons become immune to healing magic? I haven't... Magical resistance shouldn't do it. Okay, why can't he be healed? Okay, this is really strange. I can't remember... I don't know why he can't be healed. Have to go through... Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through his stuff afterwards and have a look to see why he can't be healed. It's probably an item. It's probably a combination of items and making him immune to magical healing, which sucks. I didn't realise that. I might have to reconsider some of his gear setup then, if it's making him immune to magical healing. If someone watching this could sort of like... Probably the developers could tell me. The developers know this better than anyone, so they could just glance at the stuff that he's got and it could probably tell him. I mean, he's a demon now, if that affects his stuff.
Darkness is my way.
Oh, I should have chanced... Oh, that was a mistake. I should have gone straight... I was hoping to get the Ballistica and get the Archmage, but I should have just gone straight for the 2 Ballisticas and saved myself the pain. Okay, that was a mistake on my part. Hopefully it won't cost me too badly. The problem is, this could go really badly wrong, because if all the Ballisticas just fire on one of my heroes, they're dead. Because there's 3 Ballisticas that I can see that have triple damage, so... That's 9 points of damage. There's another one that's 12 points of damage, plus anything the mages throw out. If they just gang up on a lone hero, they'll automatically win.
Yes?
Plus my hero no longer has the ability to get healed by magic, so... Okay, I have to figure out why that's happening.
I am old.
Is it because I turned him into a demon? It might be that. I can't think any other reason for it to do that. If it makes him immune to magic. Because he wasn't like that in the end of the last episode, so it must be something that I've done to him in this time. Ouch. Yeah, I'm gonna lose that werewolf. Yeah, we lost that werewolf. I can bring him back, not so much problems, but you can just see what I mean. It's like, next turn, that hero's in real trouble. This is literally the most OP army I have ever seen. This is literally the most OP army I have ever seen the AI throw at me. Like, this is just... Yeah, this is just, like, literally monstrous. I can't think of any other word for it. Like, this is like the kind of army that that you would get for people to win in multiplayer. This kind of setup, you'd literally have all paladins, powerful magical units, and ballisticas. This is how you win in multiplayer. You just hold them with the paladins, and then you just shoot them with everything else, because the paladins have high magical resistance, so you don't have to really worry about friendly fire. There's no point me using poison on these guys, because they can just heal themselves with the effect straight away, because they have the lay on hands ability. Man, it's just nasty. And I can't heal my main hero. I'm gonna have to sit down and look at his stuff to see why I can't heal him.
Got it.
Don't know why I did that. Probably because I was panicked. So I go for the Ballistica. I was hoping to basically... By doing this, I was hoping to basically kill this guy so I could attack the cleric, but I can't. And then I suddenly realised that, of course, the Ballisticas aren't affected by morale, so all I've done is let myself wide exposed. Which sucks. And I didn't bring any of my casters up close enough, so I can't do the time rewind on them. Oh, this is bad. And they're coming up now, and they're going to be within range in a turn. Yeah, this is like a really bad mix, to be honest. I'm struggling to know how I'd basically stop them. Now the Ballisticas are going to open up. Ouch. Yeah. And it's over. Yeah, you see what I meant? I had a full health hero, and they literally demolished it in a single turn of shooting. And he was a hard hero. Balver was not an easy hero, and they literally demolished him in a single turn of shooting.
I have word from Lord Asriel. His messenger dropped 2 wretched heads onto my work table. The accompanying letter reads, "Good hunt. Better luck next time, friend." Well, that was anti-climactic.
Yeah, I mean... I don't know how I would have won that, unless just the RNG was more in my favour. I could have kept my healers close to the front lines earlier on, but that deployment area skewed how quickly they could keep up. I don't know. I don't know how. Like, unless I all went to the left, wiped out the left unit first. So, because they had less ballisticas by 1 and less magical units, so I could wipe out that group and then turn on the other group, perhaps. I'm really not sure. That's a really hard fight, and I don't think you would be able to get away with it without losing units either. The temple turned up. Oh, I'll probably go and do the mummy fight, get that mummy fight done and out of the way. First we'll see what the mermaid gives us. But yeah, man, that was a horrible fight. Lordy days. Yeah, that's the most OP force I've seen since the original Age of Fear, like the Undead King fight, the very first one. Alright, I need to get some units. Because the original Undead King fight was bad. Like, he literally had like 5 other liches with him, and they were all it was like the original Undead King fight was broken beyond belief. You could do it, but I found it like obscenely hard. Like, they had like so many units, so many high-end units. Like, they had the Undead King and like 5 liches, I think, and a bunch of other stuff. Right, that should fix our problems. No, okay. It'd be nice if we could tell how many units we had, because I'd rather not have to count. Right, let's just get rid of the werewolves. Let's see what else can we get rid of. Get rid of the vines. Right, that should solve it. Yes. No. Okay. What happened to... I thought there was a unit counter. I thought at the top there was a unit counter. So many units we had. Now I'm having to manually count. Okay, that's fun. But no, I need to figure out why Balthus' health wasn't regenerating. I don't know why. Probably means I had to sit down and look at all his item combinations. Probably there's an item that makes him immune to magic, which will include healing. Which is gonna suck. Yeah, I got too many units, so I'm gonna just get rid of all the IVs, to be honest. I'm not using them. I'll probably get rid of one of the mandrake roots as well. Right, that should be enough, hopefully. Okay, right, we got the mummy. Huh, that took longer than expected. Yeah, send in the mummy. The mummies come pouring out, more mummies. All kinds of horrible things. So I'm just a bit peeved. I'm a bit peeved with that fight, and I'm a bit peeved with... See, look, I can now see my team size here. Why couldn't I see it in the shop section, I wonder? But yes. No, I'm just still a bit annoyed with that previous fight. That was like a really nasty fight. I don't know how you would win it without losing units. I mean, if I didn't have the Ents and had a lot of more faster, like a lot of werewolves, perhaps, like fully maxed out werewolves, so we could sprint quite a quick long distance. Because the only way that I could think that you'd be able to win it would be to basically rush one flank, probably the left flank on hindsight, rush the left flank, smash it, turn around, heal your units up as quickly as possible, and then deal with the bigger group coming that has more ballisticas. But besides that, I really don't know. I really don't. Just like upgrading on my units. Yeah, elite rank for him. I don't know. I think it would be a really hard fight to do to win without losing anyone, because like just the amount of damage those, like, all those ballisticas were heavily equipped. They were triple damage ballisticas with all the advancements on them, so they could decimate my units. Yes. Lich going, intruders, zombies attack. I'll put my main damage dealers out front, the bear, the war ogre, the two heroes. I'll put the Ents on the side, so the Ents can basically just absorb damage. Because I have pretty much all of the skills I want them to have, so them losing experience isn't a massive issue, unless they can lose abilities. So yeah, I'll put my casters behind them as well, and we'll just bombard them with magic. We'll just annihilate some of the, probably what I'll do is I'll probably annihilate that group up in the north first with magic, and then I'll try and pin the middle group down. Or I could charge. Yeah, probably actually what I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to charge forward to the front line. The bugs can go and deal with the top. Can go and deal with the top group. The Ents can deal with the two in the bottom, and my magical users can just bombard the mummies with magic. And just evaporate them as quickly as possible. The only problem is the Lich will be bringing them back every single turn, or bringing one back every single turn until his magic is spent. Oh man, that was a nasty fight. I'm not gonna lie, that was really nasty. Oh. yeah, really bad. But that's going to be all for now, ladies and gentlemen. If you've liked, please press the like button. If you wish to subscribe, please press the subscription button. You can follow me on Twitter, you can follow me on Steam, and you can leave a comment in the comment section. I shall see you all next time. Goodbye.